Guten Tag, hier ist der Nachtanwalt, and welcome back to war number 4 of Season 23, where we are taking on Dark Shadow Force. So, first of all, I will scout my path. I will start once again on path 9, taking on Invisible Woman, on Heathered Shift Incinerate Poison. The global is stubborn, like almost always. Then I will take on Killmonger on the same note, as well as Power Focus 1 and Resistor, and that's already it for Section 1. For Section 2 I will start with that Domino on Crumbling Armor, Force of Will, Footloose and Kinetic Transference, and then go on to Path 4, fighting Spider-Man on Steady Build Up Unblockable, as well as Havoc with the same note. And then I will also have 2 mini-boss fights, so I will have 7 fights this war. Also, I will show 2 more fights by Mathias, and yeah, I will talk about it when we will get there. So first, select my team. I will bring Captain Marvel movie, Warlock and Nick Fury. No Corvus this time, because he wasn't needed, and because I did Path 9 in Section 1 twice already this season, I knew that Captain Marvel would be really good for it, so that's why I brought her. And yeah, this time I will hopefully play it smarter than last time, where I died on the second note. You just gotta be careful with the incinerate phase. You are just not allowed to hit them too many times, because the incinerates will stack up and will do a lot of damage. But if you play it careful, you can utilize Captain Marvel pretty well on that note. And yeah, also a lot of opponents had suicides this war, which made the fights way more easy, which is great. Defenders placed with suicides is just really helpful. Yeah, I do plays with suicides as well, so it's not the best thing to do, but it's just too expensive to redo the masteries all the time. But yeah, like you saw, the fight went really fast and really smooth. Just gotta be careful because of the incinerate, and also because of invisible woman's invisibility. But yeah, now for this fight I was a little afraid, you could say. Killmonger can always be tricky, but with Captain Marvel, especially in binary, it's easy for me to get the armor break debuffs on, and then he can't really do much. Yeah, there I did a heavy to get my charges up again a little. Now the poison phase is over. I gotta be careful now. Just wanna bait the SP2 and don't hit him, so I don't get incinerated. He's a little stingy, but there he throws his SP2. Now I gotta remove stubborn. Back in the poison phase. Now I can do really good damage. Just do a heavy because I saw my charges were running out a little too fast. Did another heavy. Now back to the incinerate phase, which is not that good, but he's basically, he has 1/3 of his health left, but still, because of the last time, don't want to risk anything. I am at my special 3, and yeah, with suicides and boosted, that should be enough to finish him. And like you see, it is. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. I still lost a good portion of my health, but that's okay. Probably don't need Captain Marvel anymore, and even if, then I'll heal her, not too big of a deal. So now for Section 2, like I said, starting off with that Domino on Force of Will, Kinetic Transference and Footloose. Was kind of afraid for that fight. If I have Corvus, then doesn't really matter whose opponent is on that node. Corvus wrecks them with a power start 1, get to the SP2, have a power back boost just in case, and yeah, do 2 SP2s, and then every opponent should be dead. But because I don't have Corvus, I brought Warlock. There I accidentally used the wrong boost. It's not too bad, just exchange it. Yeah, and Warlock is a great domino counter in general. He will never be unlucky. Her double medium attack, the second hit is not making contact. So if I block it, Domino will get power drained a little bit, which is useful on that node as well. So there I exchanged the boost, put on big boost as well as the combat regen boost. I take damage via critical failure. But yeah, rank 3 Warlock, I got 55,000 health, I think, yeah. And also she's running suicides, which makes the fight yeah, a lot more easy. But yeah, with suicides as well, if I can get her infected fast, she will lose even more health through suicides. Also recoils. It's actually pretty helpful on that node because of kinetic transference. She's gonna throw a lot of specials, so lose 5% of her health. Every time she does that, you see 30 seconds in the fight, she's already halfway down. But gotta be careful of her lucky. She basically gets lucky all the time. And then I just want to hit her while she's stunned. Now I'm back at the wall. It's not too bad, just one hit, bait the heavy, do SP2, and she's down. But I think even without suicides, the fight wouldn't be too bad. Warlock is just a really good counter for her, and also on that note. So the next 2 fights are gonna be on Path 4 in Section 2. Have done that already a couple times this season as well. Usually also only use Warlock because of suicides. I already have 2 debuffs on me, and if I would get a third one, they become unblockable, and I wouldn't be able to remove the unblockable because the poison debuff won't be going away. But with Warlock, he's double immune. I basically only do heavies, and that's basically it. Also, he's running suicides as well. Like you see there, a couple heavies, he's already down. Spider-Man doesn't have much health anyway, so nice and easy fight. On to the next one. Yeah, with Havoc, I don't want to do heavies because if I put a bleed debuff on him, I will get his how are they called? Forgot it. His plasma charges on me, and I think those count as debuffs, so he would become unblockable. And yeah, I don't want to risk that. So yeah, just try to parry or reparry, which can be difficult against Havoc. But with Warlock and non-contact attacks, same with with Domino, I will power drain him, and that will remove the charges. And like you see, because I do have the power back boost, 2 SP2s, and Warlock is also down. Yeah, that was not too bad this war. And now the first fight by Mathias. He did Path 9 in Section 2, and he is going to fight a Dr. Doom on kinetic transference and powerful from afar, which is a pretty good node combination. And Dr. Doom, he is a good defender anyway, but especially on that node because of powerful from afar. His special attacks always push you back. There you see Mathias did get the shock debuff on him, and Doom slapped him. But yeah, now he got a Petrify on him, so the power gain is already gimped a little. But yeah, just gotta be careful. Mathias is really good at baiting his SB2 or evading his SB2, which is useful in this fight. Like you saw there, perfectly evaded. Now we got 2 Petrifies on Doom, and now the fight is basically over. Just gotta play it safe, be careful, do your SB1, get all the debuffs. Now he's ticking pretty nicely. Still got a destructible charge, so he can dex if he wants to. But yeah, don't really need it. Got another Petrify debuff and Fear of the Void. Now he's losing power. Yeah, looking pretty nice. And Doom is down. Good fight. So the next 2 fights are my last 2 fights. I'm gonna fight 2 mini-bosses. I will do the Nick Fury on Unblockable SP1 and Power Focus 1 first. I will also be using Warlock for that. He also has Hurt Locker, and he is a defensive character, so Stubborn is a thing to be careful about. Warlock isn't defensive, so I can't build up destructible charges, but that's not too bad. I can stun Nick Fury in his first life, so I can do a lot of damage via my heavy attack, and don't get his charges up too much. Also, I will be trying to push him to his SB2, cause it's easy to evade, and I don't have to bait that many specials. So yeah, like I said, parry, heavy, he doesn't get many charges, and I start doing a lot of damage. Also build up my infection stacks. Now he is infected, now he does his SB1. Yeah, but that's okay, I just gotta remove Stubborn. Another heavy. Just always watch out for his power meter, but I power drain him, which is great. Just hold block, let him come, reparry. Now do my SB2, does nice damage and pushes him through his unblockable phase to his Fury. I don't need Warlock anymore, so I can take all the blocked hits I need. Just play it careful. Now push him to his push him to the real Nick Fury. Now try to evade without triggering Stubborn, so he just degenerates down to 30%. It's going pretty good. Yeah, just get him down to 30 before attacking him again. Now I can go in. And because of Hurt Locker, I shouldn't do my SB2 twice in a row, but I thought my SB2 would be enough to finish him. But I got, I still had 63% health, and I will only lose 50, so I survived. It was a calculated risk, but I probably shouldn't have taken it. But that's okay. At this point, we were in a good lead in the war. So it wasn't too bad, and I didn't die, and like I said, it's the most important thing usually. For that vision, always use an indestructible boost, because he will start with an SP3. I just want to build up my charges, don't generate power, cause his SP3, it won't do damage by the SP3, but because of the power burn, it will do damage. So yeah, just gotta, it's just better to have less power to be drained, so you don't take that much damage. But yeah, in this fight, just get to my SB2, do my SB2, he's almost dead, just go in, medium, light, medium, medium, light, medium, and he's dead. Yeah. So, that was it for my part of the war, and now I will have 2 more fights by Mathias, actually. One being that Apocalypse on Stunning Reflection. It's nice that I will be able to show that fight, because it is a pretty tricky fight. Apocalypse is also defensive, so it's not that easy with Ghost. Cause you will have to block, and it's, yeah, with Ghost especially, I think it's easy to parry and don't block there. Yeah, was difficult for him, I guess. He wasn't fast enough, so he did get the heavy, but his SP2 did a lot of damage, which is nice. He's already down to 44%, so it's looking really good for him. But there he parried, and yeah, if you get parried in this fight, doesn't matter which tune you're playing, you're dead. So yeah, now he's dead, but he still got Void, and Apocalypse is running Suicide, so Void is a good option as well, because he will get power all the time, and also his the poison debuff is taking him down really nice. You already got a Petrify on him. He's down to 20%. Perfect debuffs, 2 Petrifies. Now he's just degenerating. He basically doesn't have to do anything, but for sure he doesn't want to let Apocalypse do his special and take block damage. But yeah, that was a great finish for him. And now, once again, Mathias will be fighting a Thing boss. And like last time, I would just let you guys watch the fight, enjoy the fight, and listen to some music. And I will be back after the fight ends. Yeah, another great boss solo by Mathias. He did not even healed up because he didn't need it. But yeah, that was the end of our war. We won it, which is great. We are now 2-2 for the season, which feels good to get back on our feet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Take care.